Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the crib. Let's get to this stutter, man. So listen, Cardi B, you understand me? The queen of the East has really touched down in Massachusetts. The queen has officially moved to Easton, Massachusetts, all right? That's a little bit, towards the South Shore. Maybe not even a little bit. I'm not too sure. Maybe deep into the South Shore, but I do know it's around the Brockton area, okay? Brockton's the hood. Easton is like the suburbs outside, okay? So, what does this mean for BIA? BIA literally was in a rap feud with Cardi B. BIA is from Massachusetts. She's actually from Medford, Massachusetts, but obviously the whole Massachusetts is like her playing ground. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people say she's from Boston. Sometimes people say she's not from Boston. But one thing we do know for a fact is she is from Massachusetts. Now, her arch nemesis, Cardi B, has officially moved into Massachusetts. And not only that, she's in a relationship with Stephon Diggs. She's had Stephon Diggs' child. Stephon Diggs plays for the New England Patriots. And I'm not going to lie, if you know anything about New England, if you know anything about Massachusetts, we take football very seriously. Whether the Patriots are winning or losing, you can expect Gillette Stadium to be packed. You understand me? We've been lucky to have such a great sports community within New England. We got the Celtics, we got the Bruins, we got the Red Sox, we got the Patriots. We've witnessed all of these teams win, all right, or get to the championship within the past 20 years. So, we pay very close attention to sports in Massachusetts. And New England in general thrives off of sports, whether it's financially, whether it's via entertainment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So Cardi B's kind of becoming a good luck charm for the New England Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Luck is a real thing now. And you know what they say about sexual transmutation. It's like men or even a woman can have like this new overdrive, this new energy, this new hunger for more based on wanting to perform better for their partner. It's like a new level of motivation. It's like when you're in a relationship with a beautiful man or a beautiful woman and they come to your game, they come to your fight, whatever the case is, you don't want to lose. Because not only will you lose, in this game, you may lose in your relationship. It's like a domino effect, right? So she's being looked at as a good luck charm and a mascot for the New England Patriots. She's literally sitting with the owner of the team. She's at the games. People are just getting used to seeing her. She's been spotted in several different locations in Massachusetts without security. Going to get food. She just was spotted at Five Guys. I don't know which actual location, right? But we all love Five Guys, you know what I'm saying? And she's been allegedly spotted at, supermarkets, right? Just being a mom, man, And this is winning the fans over. So long story short, BIA, we feel, and I'm going to speak for the larger portion of, New England, Massachusetts. We feel more loyal. We feel more love from Cardi B. I'm just being real. Like, bro, Cardi B has been here prior to her fame. She used to run around with Lou Armstrong. She was, pulling up the pool parties. Like, she's been here before. It's not just a clout chase. She's already been running around New England. You understand me? She was a dancer prior to this. So she knows what it is in New England. And as a New Yorkian, when they reach fame, a lot of the regions that support them, that book them, that, just want to, pretty much pay for, their celebrity, it's places in New England. It's Connecticut, it's Massachusetts, it's New Hampshire, it's Rhode Island. It's Maine. It's the tri-state. You understand me? So New Jersey. So she's already been accustomed to coming to New England. She already appreciates New England. She may feel like New England is her second home, right? Although she's not originally from Massachusetts, Bia hasn't done enough for us to take her side. She has this arrogance about her. She has this energy about her that feels like she just resents Massachusetts for what she has endured for her development as an artist. She feels like, Massachusetts may have not appreciated her until she had mainstream success. And even still, after that, she still had to sell $8 tickets in order to pack up a smaller venue, right? This wasn't even the biggest venue. This was Paradise Rock Club. It's about 1,800 in there, right? I don't even know if she sold out. And she's from Massachusetts, and she's had mainstream success, large mainstream success. She has a song called Whole Lot of Money. She did another record, Best on Earth, and she's done international records as well. And her album just dropped too. You know what I'm saying? It's actually not bad. But aside from that, you have younger artists like Pretty Demon, a female artist from Boston. She's from Hyde Park. This is a section in Boston. She came up. She did an interview on Built For It TV, and she pretty much said Bia's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, I rock with Cardi. And when she said that, she spoke for many of us. And this was in the height of the beef between Cardi B and Bia, right? So you have the younger generation already feeling like they're more connected to Cardi B. They feel like Cardi B is the hood. You understand me? Even though she's not from here, Cardi B represents a culture of women, right? Bia doesn't really have that impact on any group of people. She's just looked at as an artist. She hasn't connected to us to where we feel like, yeah, she represents us. And I think that's the problem, is the disconnect. So Bia is in a really tough situation because Cardi B has a show coming up in April. And Cardi B put together a record called Pretty and Petty. In this record, she disrespected Bia's mother, right? In this record, she talked about how Bia's breath stinks, right? In this record, she put Bia in her place musically, right? She actually brought awareness to Bia. She actually brought album sales to Bia, right? Bia didn't even respond. And the whole thing is, it's okay not to respond, right? But under a certain circumstance, right? If Bia was the bigger artist, don't respond, right? It'll make sense because it's just like, all right, you're giving this person attention, right? That's their whole angle, right? They're trying to get attention from you. Yeah, ultimately it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? And Bia started the situation. Bia dropped the first diss track. Bia dropped the first full diss track. Cardi B mentioned Bia briefly in a record. But they had this whole online Twitter beef going on, right? Bia was alleging that Cardi B was stealing her lyrics. She was stealing her swag, something of that form and shape. She felt the way because she's a bigger artist and she's stealing from a smaller artist. Cool. Now, Cardi B, right, claps back with Pretty and Petty. This is a song on an album, right? Bia had the opportunity to introduce herself to so many other people. She decides not to say anything. She goes on radio stations. Oh, I'm not going to respond, girl, this, that, and the other. You didn't respond. This is why you should have responded. If you responded, there will be more of a public outroar for you because people will respect the fact that you're from Massachusetts and represented Massachusetts in a way that Massachusetts wanted to be represented in a rap battle. You understand me? So it beat something like within its city limits. Like if it was just a New York situation is different. But it's just like a state versus state. So Cardi B has frequented Massachusetts. She's been around people like Lou Armstrong. She's friends with Coi Leray. Coi Leray was born in Boston, Massachusetts. Although she was raised in Hackensack, New Jersey, she has Boston roots within her. She's claimed that she's from Boston. I did a whole write-up on it on the Progress Report. Check it out. And this is Cardi B's friend. So Coi Leray is going to choose Cardi B's side. Not only that, you got these other artists too. You got Millie's, you got Joyner Lucas, who pulled up to BIA's album release party. It was a great gesture. It was great to see some type of camaraderie between, successful musicians in Massachusetts coming together to support one another, despite, one artist being involved in a controversy with an extremely bigger artist, right? So that helped her a lot. She ended up on the Shade Room and all these different platforms. That was cool, but it was in the midst of the beef, right? It was like it was in the middle of it still, because they wanted to see if she was going to respond, which she didn't. Now, Cardi B's out here. So when she starts running into people, or if she wants to actually collaborate with people, do you think that these people are going to pick BIA over working with Cardi B? Cardi B is 100 times, I don't want to say 100, she's 80 times bigger than BIA. If that, I might be even like giving BIA grace on that right there, right? So for someone to pick Cardi B's side, say Cardi B's like, yo, join her, let's get one in, let's just do it, let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You can help me, we can help each other. You think Joyner Lucas is not gonna work with Cardi B? You think if Millie's gets the opportunity to take a picture with Cardi B or be around Cardi B, he's not gonna let's really be real, right? Let's be for BIA, not for Jadakiss, right? This is where BIA needs to understand something. This is the music industry. And when Cardi B performs Pretty and Petty in Boston at the TD Garden, and your friends, potentially even your family, are at this show, and she performs this, it'll never be the same for you. It's already bad. She's literally in Massachusetts. She's in your backyard. She's in your stomping grounds, and she's being embraced by the people already. This is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an invasion. This is like when aliens invade Earth. This is an invasion by Cardi B. She's invading. Her first album was called Invasion of Privacy. This is an invasion of BIA's privacy. She's in your backyard. So, what shall BIA do? What can she do? Right? This is why she should have dissed back. She should have dissed back. There's no way she predicted all of this happening. There's no way. Because had she dissed back, at least there would have been something there for people to go check out. Right? And at least you would have put a better stamp on your MC ability. Because BIA, she mentioned in the interview, she was like, okay, I won't drop a song, but if Cardi B wants to go into the studio and we can go song for song in the studio, like she's writing music and I'm writing music, then we could do that. No! the heck? This ain't none of that. That seems like you're trying to be cool with her. And then we got to think about what's going on with Nicki Minaj. You took Nicki Minaj's side. There's two ways you can go as a female. You can rock with Cardi or you can rock with Nicki. It's like the same thing with like Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy. Same thing with Young Thug and YF and Lucci. You understand me? Like, people choose sides, right? BIA chose sides with Nicki Minaj. And now Nicki Minaj is under fire. So anything that's Nicki Minaj-ish, it's not looking too good, at least for now, right? At least for today. Can't speak on tomorrow. It's just like, it's all the pieces are just looking terrible for BIA right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to turn lemons into lemonade. That's what you're supposed to do when you're in a bitter or sour position. Had BIA just created a response, a diss record, like something, if there was something that she could have did, she should have did it. Because you being radio silent about the situation is not helping. It's not conducive. It's not going to help, right? If Cardi B performs this song in Boston, Massachusetts, BIA, I mean, you already packed your bags, but you might as well never come back. Never come back. Because prior, you wasn't really even rocking with Boston. You wasn't even rocking with Massachusetts like that unless it has something to do with benefiting you. I'm not too sure what you do behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes, no. No. Right? So, this is my take. This is how I feel. I think B is in trouble. I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.